Yo, what's going on, everybody? Cuffing the Dip coming at you guys with another one, man. How are you guys feeling today? As usual, Stevie's early in the building, putting the trophy duck up there. What's going on, Stevie? What's going on, Christine? I saw you on Just a Man 04's 8,000 streams he had. He kept starting them up and closing those joints right back out. What's going on, Omar? Omar's up early, may have drunk a pot of coffee or something like that. Feeling good about that, man. Always good when we got Omar in the building. What's going on, Randolph? What's up, Randolph? My man Randolph in the building. DeFi Gravity, the NFT creative genius there. What's going on there? How you feeling? What's going on? What's going on, Paul? What's going on, my man, Paul? Let me get my music playing, though. I could have sworn I had something queued up. There we go. What's going on, Arthur Larkin? Arthur Larkin. Let's see if I can get that out right. What's going on, my man? How you feeling today? How are you guys feeling today? Hopefully you guys are feeling good. I've been feeling pretty good, man. The market's been holding up pretty decent, so I don't have too many complaints as of right this second. Only thing that is going on currently is the normal things that we are aware of that has been circulated around Twitter as of right now. So it's your choice to either kind of like fall into it, feed into it, or not. So we get options out there on the table, though. So I usually tend to exercise that not really care. Just stick to the facts unless it's something that I feel like will be a big enough trend to kind of make the market swing a little bit. You know what I mean? But what's going on, Wolverine? Howdy, you too. How you feeling? But yeah, I'm not as stuffy as I was on Justin's video, man. That was rough right there. I'm not gonna lie to you. That was a bit rough. Had some tissue in my nose for a little bit. I took my allergy medicine late. I thought I was a Superman for a little bit. Thought I can just push through it. What's going on, Lynn Pro? What's up? What's up? How you feeling today? And guys, we have been seeing a little bit of a decline in Saitama. I think reason being is that we had a couple of rumors and some factual information going around, also being confirmed through Etherscan there. So I don't know if you guys heard about that information, but what's going on? What's going on, bro? How you feeling today? I'm pretty good myself. Hopefully everybody else is doing well also. Hopefully everybody's cooling. Because in all honesty, man, it's a pretty chill, laid back Saturday. I haven't heard. I mean, there's the Twitter drama out there, but other than that, man, it's been pretty smooth, man. It's not the excessive Twitter drama, so I think I can deal with a moderate version of it. Oh, okay. That will be something that will be interesting to see maybe on Kishimoto's 3D, a 3D marketplace. Maybe walk around in my Oculus and see some gravity diamonds. I heard that there was somewhat of a beta. Okay, I can't. I don't like this music. I don't pineapples. All right, cool. Sorry about that, guys. I just couldn't. I just for the life of me, I couldn't do it anymore. I don't know what it was. I just pineapples. But I thought the beta was already out for the Fang, and people were kind of taking advantage of that. I haven't checked into it yet. I do have to tap in with that. Yeah. So Christine, I know you're a very woke person. You see a lot of things. You do not interject in a lot of situations, which is kind of like me. I see a lot of things too, but I don't feel the need to put my opinion into it. That's why I focus with you. Like you be seeing it, you be hearing it, and it's like, man, I form my own opinion. I try not to like force my opinion on anybody else, and kind of be cool about it. You know what I mean? Like I mean, I understand that things. I mean, there's rocky roads everywhere, but damn, there is definitely crypto is savage out here in these streets. If you guys are not paying attention to a lot of the back end things, something about selling Saitama to pay for marketing. I don't see the fuss. We should be great. See, there's okay, so I guess there is two sides to the situation, more or less, and I'm glad that you're still here, man. Definitely drive safe, Stevie. Definitely drive safe, my man. But there's always two sides to the story. So they heard something about people selling to be able to pay for marketing. I don't think it was to pay for marketing. I heard that it was to fund Seder Realty, pretty much the CVC launch, more or less. There was a large sell-off of CVC, which is actually down about 30% right now. I think there was like a 50 or 60 ETH sell of CVC, and people were saying that the same wallet ended up funding some liquidity for Satorability. That was the big dilemma. What's going on, J Rock? What's going on? How you feeling? Did I see your last? No, I did not actually. I'm not gonna lie to you. I have to go through my DMs. I have been getting once adding a lot more people, I got a lot more DMs, and yeah, it's definitely a process. I will be going through them tonight though. I'm going to check through them, and I have been checking on what I did say I was going to check on. Yeah, nothing too much, man. How you feeling, J Rock? Man, my girl helps a little bit, man, but I'm not too savvy. I knock it out kind of. It's not it's sometimes it's a lot of random stuff that I kind of have to weed through and sift through. Then there's some important things, and then there's some like personal message stuff like that. So it's not super duper bad, but it is a decent amount to go through. What's going on? How are you? See, y'all came as a team. What's going on? How you guys feeling today? Oh, both you guys are sick. Oh, that's not what's up. Yeah, I just recently had tissue stuffed up my nose, so I have absolutely no room to talk at all. Period. Speaking of her, she actually just walked through the door. Christine said hello. She said, "Hey, Christine, what's going on?" I appreciate that. Definitely appreciate that. Definitely appreciate the support, guys. I definitely ended up grabbing one. Kids using more than anything else. I'm probably gonna grab another one or two, just because there's multiple kids here, and we can kind of have like game day, do something with Oculus, or you know what I mean, something along that lines, depending on what the mood is. But there's multiple game systems here, so kind of can like switch from different ones if we really wanted to. But yeah, man. Sorry about that. She ended up asking me a question. But yeah, it's definitely the Oculus is it's nice. Definitely nice. Something to get used to. What's going on, Adam? What's going on, Adam, man? What's going on with you? But yeah, looking at Saitama, I feel like the rumors may have well, I mean, like I said, Etherscan it's hard to dispute what's going on with Etherscan, but I feel like that had a little bit to do with the sell off. Like I said, I have not been all through the Twitter disputes right now, but I didn't see any other announcements unless you guys have heard another announcement that will make it decline a little bit. That's the only thing that I can think of that kind of offsets Saitama a little bit today. That and a couple other cryptocurrencies are down a little bit right now. Kishimoto's down 1%. Shaman, well, we know why Shaman's down. Shaman's relaunching on the 13th, but they have a Twitter space on the 5th, kind of reiterating on what they're going to do for the V2 launch. So I'm not really expecting Shaman to you know what I mean, to break out right this second. I really expect action like that after we do switch to that V2 contract. KPET seems to be the only one still trucking right this second. If you guys see just as visuals, I try to add just a little bit more to the chart so that we can see some things that I've been kind of paying attention to as far as like trends and stuff like that. So I did kind of add my own little this yellow line right here, which will kind of be my support line right here. And then if you look at this red line, I made it red because you know what I mean. It's kind of like that red alert. It makes you pay attention to it. That's like the resistance line right now that it's kind of like fighting with. So it's like really trying to fight this resistance level and kind of flip it into support. If it does do that, we got a lot of range to move within this little channel here. So just to point that out. But it does look like it's trying to get up there, but it has been slow on volume right this second. So that's something else that's kind of slowing it down just a little bit. What's going on, my brother? What's going on, Crypto? Crypto Marco in the building. My bad, y'all. You know, my girls came back. She came with a burger. I had to bite that joint one time. Had to bite that joint. Definitely hit that like button, guys. If you have not on the way in or out the building, definitely would be appreciated. You will what when it goes a little lower, Stevie? What's going on? Oh, what type of Sprite is this, Jesus? Mm-mm. Oh, that ain't Sprite, boy. What is this? And gave her a couple ice sparkling ice water, boy. That is not Sprite. That is not Sprite, big fella. Are you trying to buy some more Saitama when it goes in a little lower? Like my chart overload. Yeah, I haven't I was actually gonna do the same thing I did with K-Pets with Saitama also. Hey, look, it is not. Look, the burger, I bit the burger. I'm like, all right, cool. They did their thing on that. That ain't bad. I'm like, all right, let me go in for the kill. Let me go ahead and get a sip of this Sprite. Boy, the Sprite was, boy, I don't know if it's flat or they just didn't put no effort into like making it. I don't know what's going on, boy. It's a lack of syrup on there. It is a lack of syrup, my brother. I will definitely say to say the least, it's a lack of syrup in that joint. Definitely ain't tasting right. But yeah, not selling no more realty for a while. Okay, so you holding on to that. Holding on to that. You say you got 7.6 left. That's what's happening. 7.6 trillion. Definitely a significant size. Right. Hey, look, definitely a fail on the drink. Like they like that's almost like the drink was almost bad enough to send a phone call out, you know what I'm saying, and let them know about themselves. Like that's just crazy. They definitely shouldn't be selling that in these streets. Yeah, man. I don't know what they had going on with the drink, man. The drink is a fail, babe. That drink is definitely a fail, by the way. Yes, that drink is an entire fail. That's a fail. That's an entire fail. Man, he said the Sprite had no liquidity. Look, that Sprite had. I don't know what that Sprite had. That's matter of fact, that Sprite didn't have a lot. It did not have a lot at all. Like it did not have a lot of taste, a lot of bubbles, nothing. Like something was wrong. Something's wrong with that Sprite. Like I said, the burger was warm though. I'm let y'all know right now, the burger was warm, and it was quite fitting for the situation. Bit into that and instantly felt like I was where I was supposed to be. Hey, there it is. That's the right scent, boy. That Sprite was definitely a rug pull, boy. It had bubbles in it. What's this? Oh yeah, that tastes better. That tastes way better, boy. That Sprite was definitely a rug pull, big fella. That joint, but yeah, I know they need to taste their syrup. That's exactly what it is, boy. They giving out super diet Sprite. Boy, that is they patty. They know the employees be drinking the Sprite. They know it tastes nasty. I don't know why they just did that. They done sent that out the door knowing it tastes like that. Couldn't have been me, boy. I'd have stuck the straw in that in the drive through, boy, and hit a U-turn. Like, nah, we not leaving with this. Nah, my girl just tasted the same Sprite, Omar, and it's the same type of nasty. I'm not gonna lie to you. It may even be like a nasty V. That Sprite might have been a V3. I ain't gonna lie to you. That was a V3 rug pull. Like they tried that on a couple other people. I'm the third victim of that. That is a V3 rug pull right there. Not the chart, y'all. For y'all that just walked in, the Sprite. Yeah, boy. That was boy. That wasn't even right there, boy. Mm-mm. Right, you feel me? That wasn't no V1 rug pull, boy. That was a V3. They came back 2 separate times and got me with the same Sprite damn now. Either that or they use the same. They cutting down on the syrup or something. They trying to cut costs. I don't know. But luckily my daughter got a drink. Cup small as hell, but it tastes wonderful. Had to put something in her bottle. But yeah, other than that, man, how y'all day been going, man? I was doing well into the Sprite, man. How y'all doing? Yeah, like I said, I hope y'all doing good out there, man. Just got done. I gained with Justin for a little bit, man, while we were well, I was looking at some charts while gaming, trying to understand the market, what's going on right now currently. Let me go ahead and hit a refresh. It's been pretty stagnant today, which is not a bad thing. Only went down about 1%. At one point, it was at like 0% for probably like the middle till like the middle of the day, and then it started to go down just a little bit. But it's healthy to have some type of consolidation, so I'm not really worried about that too much. Yeah, man, Justin was out there. He was doing some things, man. He was opening them cases too damn fast. I was trying to read what was in the cases to see if I wanted to play Apex, but he was moving too fast. He was moving way too fast. In the game, I can't do it. I don't know. I just didn't like the game. Right, sideways Saturday. Pretty much what it's looking like. It's not too bad though. It wasn't a drastic drop on any of the tokens that we really should be following behind. And the altcoins kind of followed behind a little bit. Now the smaller cap tokens should be following a little bit more. I feel like some of the volume should start trickling in as it goes up a little bit more. Just my opinion, how I feel about the situation. I could be wrong, but just letting you guys in on my thought process of the situation and how I kind of analyze it. Yeah, because as you can see, almost everything's. I'm gonna go to the BSC side. See how we're looking. Yeah, it's a red type of day. You know what I mean? It's kind of weird that Bitcoin and Ethereum can run like 5 to 10%. Some of the altcoins will run, but when it comes to the smaller tokens, they don't really get some of that trickle down until like that bull run really kind of like starts to take effect. Other than that, they'll go up a little bit. Some of them will kind of have a big spike. Others just kind of consolidate. In worst case scenario, Bitcoin or Ethereum goes down a little bit, it goes down. So as you can see, something else that I've been kind of tracking this CVT, kind of tracking it within this let me make it a little bit bigger. Tracking it within this kind of small channel here because it's been once it got sold and kind of downtrended down, it kind of found this support level and it's kind of been bouncing back and forth in between this support level for a little bit. So we're kind of looking for it to break this 44 level really and turn it into a support. So CVT did have an AMA today also. I don't know if anybody was able to catch that. Vern did post a link to CVT Telegram AMA. I'm not the biggest fan of the Telegram AMAs just because a lot of people can talk most times or only solely a couple people can talk. You can't really like you can send it in the chat, but most people are not watching the chat, I don't think, in Telegram. So I don't know how that really works out. So I like to be a little bit more personal with my AMAs. And thank you, Christine. Definitely smash that like button. Subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Definitely always good vibes here. I don't have the music up on them. See, I'm not the biggest fan of Telegram because recently there have been some hacks through Discord and through Telegram. So kind of don't want to put myself at risk of that. So if I can avoid you know what I mean, if I can avoid the risk of you know what I mean, putting myself in that position. So I don't want to get anything hacked. I don't want anybody to get anything hacked. So I mean, to be honest, I haven't seen it as much in Telegrams as I have in Discourse. Discourse, they hacked the captcha bot. Man, you keeping it to Twitter. See, but there's so much information within the in a lot especially with the NFTs. I feel like NFTs are really based in Discord, and then Telegram is really where you have the cryptocurrencies and the cryptocurrency information. So you really got to pick your poison if you're interested in NFTs at some point in time. Even the Bored Apes, what's theirs got hacked also. They have a Discord that they use, but I'm sure they have other methods of contact also, including their Twitter. But I'm sure that gets overran. It's just it sucks because that is like the headquarters for the NFTs and like the cryptocurrencies to find out information, especially things that maybe even you'll find out before Twitter, because I feel like they put it in a Telegram, then it kind of goes to Twitter from there. So hey, okay. Road trip for work and for play. That sounds like a plan, man. I can't wait to get back to Vegas. It sounds like a fun trip. If you guys hear me muting in between, that may or may not be a burger bite. In between that. Hmm. So yeah, Vegas is definitely a nice spot to go. You already know a burger bite one time. But we got Saitama Guru, aka Russ, doing another AMA, which is this was actually a question that I ended up asking myself. Is Russ going to be doing AMAs for all of the cryptocurrencies that are going to be on the State of Mass? Is that kind of like an expected catalyst for those that are kind of runners for being on the State of Mass, which I'll set a reminder for this one. Like, go ahead and retweet that. Give some people some opportunities to learn about Ridge token. Ridge back Inu, I think, was a token that I think Justin did AMA with them also, or had conversations, or had them on, or something. Somebody from the development team on for them, but they got on to the State of Mass in at 11:30. Oh wow, I didn't see that. 11:30 Central Standard Time. That's That's on a Sunday, ain't it? I don't know if I'm gonna be up, y'all. I'm gonna try to be. Let me know what I'm gonna get that together. Does Sata really have a chart yet? Not that I know of. I think that would have to be created by Saitama on the actual Saitama platform, or they would have to for the Dex tools pairing. I wonder if that one's live. Let me see. I'm not seeing anything come out for the pairing. See, that's what I'll be trying to figure out too. I guess you can kind of calculate it how Omar did and kind of try to break it down from the little bit of info that he had, but I don't know, man. Where's Omar at when you need him? Hey, Omar, we need you to pop through and see what's going on, man. Yeah, so there's a lot of people that are in it for the long haul currently right now. Yeah, see, he was off by a little bit. It wasn't. It wasn't. You know what I mean? It wasn't too much. So a little less than a. What you saying? 91 billion is 1/8. But Saitama, I feel like Saitama is doing the best they can with what they have. They don't have a marketing wallet. They're trying to make ways and do certain things. Is it possibly the best way possible? I mean, I don't know. I don't run a token right now, so never had to do that. So there's a lot of people that feel pretty good behind the leadership of Russ and Nam and the rest of a development team. So that's about 11K. What is he saying for 7.4? He's saying for a 7.4 trillion. How much is it, Mr. Calculator? As you guys can see, I've been all in his damn chart. Yeah. We're on a little bit of a downtrend. It's like I'm trying to catch this joker around this range if I can. If I catch it around this range, definitely gonna feel a type of way. Definitely going in at that point. So so the 7.6 is around like 12K. So that means about $1,653 per trillion currently, right at current price. I wonder how much the volume is. Is there on the Saitama? Does this show any of the volume or anything like that for the Saita really, or any of the stats for it really? Okay. Okay, that's the amount it shows for 1 trillion. Okay, but it doesn't show like a volume or anything like that. Which I feel like at some point they're gonna come out with some type of live chart for it. Because I am more than curious to kind of track that chart. I know it probably looks wild right now from having to add liquidity to the amount of buying and selling pressure that it probably had. Yeah, definitely. Congrats, Stevie. Always good when we have somebody from the chat winning out there, man. So if you ended up getting in on that launch, because I'm not gonna lie, that seemed like mission impossible for a lot of different people just because of the server issues they were having at first. But if you got through and you got through early, you definitely were able to profit as long as you didn't get like an overly large amount, because those are the wallets that ended up getting blacklisted. So damn, they were at like $9 million in value. What is Saitama's value right now? Saitama's volume is about 4 million, so it's doubling Saitama's volume right now currently. That's crazy. With only 4,000 holders. Isn't that what it was? Like 4,000 or 6,000 holders or something like that? That's a lot of volume for a small amount of people. So that means people are putting a significant amount of money in it. I feel like. Okay. Not too shabby. That's not a bad amount to be able to take profits on. You actually got the profits. So they give you, so when you end up selling, say the realty, you get it back in Saitama, right? 559.72. Okay. Like I said, that's not bad at all. And then once you cash it out, it goes to Saitama. So if you end up cashing it out while Saitama is low and that's high, you can get a significant amount of Saitama. And then once that actually goes up, I feel like that's almost like doubling that profit in a sense, because it's not like Ethereum. Ethereum only is going to go up so much. Yeah, there's a bull run, and yeah, the run for a little bit, but not how like Saitama has the capabilities of running. So that would be an interesting combo. So for the people who actually who pretty much sold while Saitability was a little bit higher and Saitama was a little bit lower, I think they kind of like double benefited in a bit. Unless you just straight changed it from Saitama to Ethereum from there. But if you got it while Saitama was low and it ends up going up, you end up getting more money in a significant amount, though. I feel like. And I'm glad to hear that you took some type of you were able to take some type of profits and you still have some skin in the game, so you're not completely out and you still have room for growth with that. So that's not bad at all. Like I said, pretty much everything is down right this second. There is nothing that I can see that's really green besides crypto pets. That's the only one I got on my list right now. Well, that's viewable right this second. That's green. And Monday, I'm kind of curious to how the chart looks if we kind of break this resistance level Monday, flip it and turn it into support and kind of keep going up from there. Uh, what, like 300 billion or so, right? Maybe like 250, 300 billion, maybe. Just guessing. I didn't really put any real math into that. Because that'll be about a little bit over Ethereum worth. Okay. Say Tom Wolverine's gonna get us that answer, the exact numbers. See how much that is. I was just guessing about amount, so I do not know exactly what that would be. I was less than what I thought. 143 billion. Mm. So 1 trillion say the realty is 143 billion. Say Tama. Yeah, that's a lot lower than what I thought. Must have moved a little bit, I feel like. I don't know. Like I said, I really wish you were able to see a live chart on that thing. See, that's the first thing I've seen people really invest into, where you couldn't like see a chart on that, and a lot of people invest into that. But that is the brand of Saitama and the community that has been built behind Saitama, where they will invest where they feel like they have good leadership at. So they are going where Russ and the development team ends up going with tokens. That's also why when you saw that AMA with Shuna, you saw Shuna end up going up about 30% or so. People have taken a little bit of profit since then, but it definitely did have about a 30, almost 40% result and almost instant gratification on that as far as that AMA. Turnout was about I think like 13 to 1,500 people. in the Twitter space. So gets a few more eyes on the project, allows people to get to know the products that you have. I'm actually curious how a couple of more of them are going to go. So, we have, since he's doing the ones that are on the list, so we do have Shaman up. Shaman is going to be one of them, and I'm pretty sure they're going to have to explain the V2 and the new staking process. And it's going to be heard by a lot of different people. So they're going to choose whether they would like to be a part of the community or not. Shaman has a pretty decent sized community that grew organically and is still growing. So definitely be decent to see that one. Kishimoto is also going to get an AMA also. I'm pretty sure they're going to do one with Impact. Says Impact XP is listed on there. So I'm sure there will be more to come. Like I said, I felt like that was going to be like an ongoing perk for the tokens that were going to be listed on the Saitama. So not a bad perk. It is a catalyst that gets eyes on you. I guess it's up to you and your cryptocurrency team if you guys keep the eyes on you, if you guys keep the people interested in your project, I guess. Randolph had you swap a trill out. Blame it on Randolph, eh? But man, what's going on in your world out there, guys? Let me in, man. Finally, I think I got enough burger bites into my system. I'm decent now. So guys, if you did not catch that, we no longer blame Saitama. We blame Randolph. You can't find anything about what. What did I miss? Are you talking about Sata really? Yeah, I feel you. Most definitely. Especially if you see real potential in it, why not? You already took pretty much your initial, got a little bit of profits out. Not really too much more to worry about from there. Paying with house money, so if it goes up down, you know what I mean. You're able to take a little bit more profits or stay in the game. Dollar cost average in. Got a bunch of options when you at least get your initial out. Not financial advice though, and not saying when to do it because there's multiple different opportunities that you can do it. But as long as you're comfortable where the chart's at and how much money you made. See, I'm trying to get like Stevie and say something Wolverine, man. Y'all got it right though. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Definitely a decent bag, man. Definitely a decent bag, man. I said I only have 7.5. 7.5 and 11 are decent sized bags, especially if you're talking about trillion. There's some people that were only able to get like some billions out there in these streets, which that's still decent. That's worth, depending on how many billion you have, that might be worth like a Ethereum or two. Sounds like. So definitely not a bad come up. Really, if you didn't really spend anything on it, I think the majority of money spent might have been either failed transactions or a little bit of the gas fees. I'm curious to see what the first move is for Satility. Now that they got the liquidity kind of situated, come up with a live chart so people can actually see what's going on and see the numbers. Maybe even go ahead and get that information a Dex tool so we can see what's going on with the actual Saitama and Satility pairing. Not a bad situation at all if we can get that situated. But other than that, man, it's been a pretty relaxed day. Not too much information. Like I said, we already know about the V2 contract. We know about the Twitter space coming from Shaman. K-Pets, we're waiting on Monday to see that other portion of the game. Which then I think I'll go ahead and like I said, I'll probably do it live, send some K-Pets over to my NFT wallet. And then we'll try to run through some of those training packages, see exactly how much they are, and what we have to go through to go ahead and train, feed, and do the things that you need to your K-Pets. Yeah, it took a little bit of time. People had to were required to have a little bit of patience, but people are definitely in the long run, like Omar said, happy with their state of reality returns. Pretty much everybody was happy. Okay, okay, 10-4. At least it's making up for the wait. Yeah, yeah. You know what I mean. You had to wait for a couple days. Had to wait for a couple days. You know what I mean. They slowly added liquidity to it. Then told everybody that it was live. They had the servers to kind of take the load, and they were ready to go. So, and it didn't drop super hard because there was still a heavy buying pressure from people who did not get in that still wanted to get in to say the reality and kind of get situated. So I think in the long run, it ended up working out. Damn. Well, that's a quick what, like 23 ETH out of nowhere within a couple hours. 23 ETH in a couple hours is not a bad take. So probably a bot though. I would have to say either that or somebody swing trading trying to. But I don't know how the hell you swing trade and you can't even see chart. Look at the Irish or something. I don't know. Yeah, that's more than some nice profits. Not gonna lie to you. But yeah, that's a hell of a swing trade or a hell of a bot. Which I wouldn't mind bots, but it seems like a lot of contracts kind of going towards kicking bots out, and they're kind of unfair to a lot of the people who are invested. So it sucks. It's like I feel like everybody really deep down was like, man, if I had bots, man, I'd send my bots out there too. But it's like, man, it's not gonna make anything better. It's just gonna be a bunch of bots trading. Hmm. It's a good question. Yeah, that's weird. Omar, that's how you tracking it. I see the picture you sent. You're seeing a billion in each day for SATA really. That's not bad, especially given actual circulating supply. 1 billion a day is not bad at all. So not bad on the reflection side, decent on profits. Don't really have to worry about it dropping too much. People are just kind of like in limbo, either grabbing it or selling it and taking a little bit of profits as people kind of buy in. So nothing too bad about the situation. Like I said, I can't complain about anything that's going on right now currently. I gotta take some time to actually sift through my inbox. So that and if y'all get stars tonight, I don't know if y'all be following it, but Power will be on in about 2 hours there. It comes out on stars in 2 hours. If you guys do have that stars package, you can watch Power there and cheat like me and my girl normally do. Yeah, other than that, man, we're waiting on we're waiting on this. We're waiting on Bitcoin and Ethereum to really have a little bit of a breakout without too much of a pullback. I feel like we are getting higher highs and higher lows on Bitcoin and Ethereum. As you can see, the charts are kind of following pretty much almost to a T, like right behind each other. If you look at the chart patterns there, but a little bit of pullback consolidation. But I think that it's just building up momentum, and as we go, we should see a little bit of a push. That's what I'm hoping. But things can be different depending on what news goes around or what announcements come out of nowhere. So just depends. Honestly, just depends. So hoping that this is kind of, you know what I mean, that breakout period. Did say to really do the burn yet? I don't think that they did. I saw no announcement about any burn or anything like that, and I'm pretty sure Russ and the team would announce that portion. So yeah, of course. Yeah, I think it's gonna be like that for a little bit until it kind of like calms down because it's just now it's only been open for a little bit, so people are just not really able to kind of get their share of what they wanted from them. So I think it'd be like that for a little bit, then it'll settle down and we'll be able to go from there. And of course, as usual, I gotta figure out what this is. I'm gonna have to do an update. Like my computer just froze. I don't know if it's StreamYard or what this is. Small buys, getting in, and big sales. Well, yeah. Well, people have been waiting for a little bit, man, and I guess they were waiting for their amounts to go up a little bit more, or waiting for a certain level, or maybe they waited too long and now they just wanted to sell, buy back in at a lower level. So it's gonna be a little bit of trading within that. As long as the platform withholds up, I'm good. A little bit of trading is healthy. That's what it's supposed to be doing right now. So I'm not really worried about that portion of it. Okay, this is getting kind of annoying. I'm gonna throw the whole computer away. But like I said, guys, it's pretty much a pretty dry night, man. Not too much of anything going on, man. Unless you guys have any topics that you guys wanted to discuss. I didn't really have too many besides the situation that was going on with Saitama, how you guys kind of felt about that, which I'm still open to if you guys have opinions to or not. How did you guys feel about Saitama kind of having to swing trade in a sense, one token to take profits and they moved profits into another token? Or do you guys feel like that is false? I know a couple of different people have put up some proof from the other scan. But to me, I feel like with no marketing wallet, they really didn't have too many choices besides just come directly out of pocket. But like I said, I guess they could have spread it around to multiple different spots. But what was guaranteed to go up but a lot? I don't know. So there's a lot of different red and yellow tape. But how do you guys feel about it? Yeah, once it consolidates, then it'll stabilize, and then once catalysts start to come out for it, or new people want to invest, it'll start to go up a little bit more stable. Almost 6K holders. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it hit 6K pretty damn soon. That's only a couple holders away. Only about 13 holders away. Other than that, that seems like I don't see too many opinions about that about that subject. Anybody got any other subjects you guys wanted to discuss or any questions, anything like that? If not, I might cut out just a little bit early today. Looks like my baby case ended up waking up a little bit early. Any questions, concerns, anything is out there, guys? And we'll run through the charts really quick. As you guys know, there's not too many changes being made, man. I might draw a couple lines of support and resistance on Saitama. So we know when we kind of break certain levels, see if we keep the momentum up. Kishi, 1% down. Shaman, 3%, 0.5% down. It's not bad. Like I said, I don't expect any leaps or bounds coming from Shaman right now. Lucky Rue launch is still up in the air right now. I think they were trying to get everything situated as far as say the reality launch and then kind of go from there. I think they're trying to get that situated. And then they'll go ahead and put an announcement out. But I know we've been waiting on that for some time. Some time now. Yeah, K-Pass is looking good, man. Like I said, I want to see how this maintains. And as you guys can see, it's kind of tiptoeing on that level of resistance right there. So I'm hoping that it looks like it's kind of going past it, but it has to stay above it and like I said, turn this into a support level rather than resistance. So then we should see some pretty good traction from there along with the game coming out. So I'm expecting maybe Monday we see some pretty good action going on. I'm hoping. Oh yeah, Stevie gonna get rich, but you know bills are a real thing too, man. I'm trying to tell you, real liar in the street. But yeah, I'm not gonna hold you guys up too long, man. I appreciate you guys for stopping by and tuning in as usual, guys. Always fun. Sorry, I cut this one short a little bit. Normally go a little bit longer, but like I said, Baby Case woke up a little bit early. My girl's trying to do something, so she's trying to gather herself. So I'm gonna go ahead and chill with the tiny bugger there. So you guys enjoy the rest of your evening, night, day, wherever you guys are currently located. And I will be tapping back in Monday when we will revisit a lot of these different subjects, including K-Pass, and see where this chart is at after that game release. And I'll link my laptop up so we can actually go through and see what the process is going to be. So other than that, like I said, I appreciate you guys for stopping by, and you guys enjoy the rest of your night. I'm out of here, guys.